What is going on YouTube? Dizzy the Gaming 22 here with a review video. This time it's for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Now, this was the closed network test that took place on February 21st to the 23rd. And I am just really glad that I was selected to take part of this and kind of giving me an opportunity to play and see what it has to offer. And I played it for I played a lot of it, and I'm just kind of ready to pretty much give out my thoughts about it. And again, I am super glad that I was a part of this. So without further ado, let's talk about my thoughts on Sonic Racing Crossworlds Close Network Test. Sonic Racing Crossworlds incorporates many core elements from Sonic series, including familiar whips like the drill and tornado. The tornado, for example, can knock back other racers and protect against incoming attacks. Beyond the items, the game's main hook is its Crossworlds mechanic. While the races follow the traditional 3-lap structure, each lap feels distinct thanks to the new marquee Crossworlds mechanic. At the end of the first lap, the player in first place gets to choose the next course by driving through one of 2 travel rings, seemingly transporting all racers to a new location. However, the available choices are random, and in some cases, the option themselves is a randomizer. So even the leader won't always know what to expect. During my time with the closed network test, the second lap took me through environments like lava, dinosaurs, and roulette road, and more. Some laps featured extended boat segments, while others had sections requiring plane, a mechanic I'll explore and dive into later. There are modifiers called frenzies that change the dynamics of the lap, such as placing boost gates throughout the track or granting a maximum boost after a quick drift, bringing back memories of the old snaking technique. These frenzy modifiers appear randomly in all the races I've played. I've only encountered them twice, so I'm not too concerned about it becoming an issue in the full release. After the second lap, another transport ring brings players back to the original course, but with significant changes to the layout. For example, in Meadow Harbor, the first lap requires players to drive around the rocket launch pad, but in the final lap, the rocket takes off just like it happened in Sonic Adventure 2, revealing a half-pipe where players can perform tricks for a speed boost. Water sections also evolve gates, opening up, granting access to shortcuts or supercharged areas where players can attain better items. The Crossworlds mechanic, it cleverly hides shortcuts throughout the tracks, including special shortcut rings that activate in the final lap. These rings transport racers to different worlds for a brief period, offering powerful advantages like extending a lead, catching up, or evading enemy attacks. While I'm not entirely sure what triggers these rings to appear, they provide to be rewarding whenever I encountered them. Like Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, races seemingly transition between different vehicle types like car, boat, and plane, each with its own distinct mechanics while maintaining some core similarities. The boat, for instance, features a charge mechanic that allows players to jump out of the water and perform tricks for a speed boost. Meanwhile, planes offer alternate routes but require keen observation to take full advantage of the aerial shortcuts. For example, on Magma Planet, players must dodge lava while utilizing the plane's mobility to navigate higher paths. The variety of vehicles and track layouts added a layer of strategic decision making, making each race feel more fresh and dynamic. While playing, I noticed a diverse roster of characters spanning multiple generations of the Sonic franchise, which should excite longtime fans. Expected heroes like Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are joined by lesser seen characters such as Cream and Zaz from Sonic Lost World. Each character has unique stats that affect their driving style. Rivals like Sonic and Shadow, for instance, share similarities but differ in areas like speed, power, and acceleration. Vehicles fall into four distinct classes, those being speed, acceleration, handling, and power, each with strengths that match its aesthetic and playstyle. During my play session, I customized my speed vehicle to feel like a true speed demon, balancing acceleration to overtake other racers while also stealing their rings. This is possible due to the gadgets I installed. Another mechanic I'll touch on later. The different car types and characters play a significant role in your vehicle stats, which you can further modify by adjusting individual parts like the wheels and more to match your preferred playstyle. I initially played as Sonic for my first few races, finishing anywhere from the top 5 to lower placements. Later on, I switched to Shadow for most of my races, using only 2 of the 4 vehicle types, which helped me secure top 3 finishes in some races. One of the most powerful customization features is the gadget panel mechanic, which significantly influences how you race. Gadgets grant abilities like an increased chance of getting certain items, adding a 4th level to the drift boost, or earning rings through specific actions. Each ability takes up 1 to 3 slots on your panel, which consists of 2 rows of 3, allowing for a maximum of 6 slots. Early on, I started out with 3. After maybe like a couple hours of playing, I was able to unlock the maximum of 6 slots. When I first started playing, I used the gadget that sped up my air tricks and another that rewarded me with rings when using attack items. As I unlocked more gadgets and more slots, I switched to a 2-slot gadget that steals 10 rings from any racer I collided with while getting a speed boost, with making ring collection much more chaotic. So far, I've loved everything about Sonic Racing Crossworlds, especially the new mechanics introduced, like the marquee Crossworlds mechanic that determines the next course on the next lap, frenzy modifiers, gadget panels, and the new plane and boat mechanics. It reminds me of Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, but even better in many ways. There are some similarities to other kart racers, such as item pickups on the course and kart customization, similar to Mario Kart 8. Crossworlds builds upon the classic arcade formula in a way that makes it feel fresh and unique. I really appreciate the ability to change a character, gadgets, and vehicle type while customizing everything before each race begins. That said, some aspects like the plane and boat controls could use a little fine tuning. However, the overall experience was still incredibly enjoyable, and I am grateful to have participated in this close network test. I'm sure there are even more features waiting to be revealed at prior to launch or at launch, but I am very excited for the full release. For now, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. It has great potential to be a great racing game, and I'll leave it at that. All right, that is going to do it for this video. I want to say thank you guys for watching until the very end. If you have participated in this closed network test, please let me know who you played as and what your thoughts of about it in the comment section down below. But please like, comment, and subscribe, as this helps our channels grow more and have more people watch more of my content. But thank you guys for watching. This is Disney Gaming 22, and I'm out of here.